Hey guys, it's Patrick. So the Chinese government doesn't like Bitcoin. There's been a recent dip in price of up to $300. It went all the way down to $870 last night, which if you're up late night trading, you probably were able to make a huge amount of money due to the sell-off in China, due to the fact that their central bank said to steer clear. Now there's a couple things to think about with this news. One is all Chinese banks are ran by the government. You know, they're more of a communist. Well, they were communists. I guess they're capitalist communists. I'm not too sure exactly what their brand of government is, but there's a lot more control by their government. I think it's crazy for people to think that the governments are ever going to accept Bitcoin. A lot of the bank regulations come out of our government for all of our banks. So I don't think you're ever going to see, you know, Bitcoin linked up to your checking account or anything like that. You know, I don't know if all the speculation, you know, all this sell-off was people were really thinking that the Chinese government was going to adopt Bitcoin and make it the world reserve currency and start trading in it. You know, I just think governments don't want money they can't control, and if they have money they already can control. I don't know if it's the yuan or the yen or whatever it is over in China right now, but their currency is controlled by their government, and you are able to print it and control, you know, their financial regulations, which is fine. So if Bitcoin ever becomes a world reserve currency, it's not going to be due to the fact that governments approve of it or adopt it. I think it will because of the people. You know, once the people all start trading in Bitcoin and everybody has Bitcoin on their cell phones or on their computers and they're able to easily transfer it and buy it, you know, if it's not even a recognized world reserve currency, the fact that I can go take it over to Russia, over to Africa or Australia or anywhere in the world and be able to trade in goods with Bitcoin will make it just more acceptable, and of course the value will go way, way, way up if it's ever traded, you know, that highly. And so yeah, putting their faith into a computer program that's basically, you know, ran by the people, because it's, you know, Bitcoin miners who control that help, you know, make it the largest computer on the world if everybody combined their computers. It's the people that have faith in it that give it its value, that say, yeah, you know, I'm going to go buy Bitcoin and I'm going to spend $1,200 on a Bitcoin because some people were paying that much last night before there's a huge dip in price. And I just want to add that it corrected itself, and it's at $1,050 right now. So the price hasn't continued to drop. So, you know, everything's okay. And if anything, it's good news, just due to the fact that the Chinese government said, you know, the exchange can stay open, and you know, the citizens are able to still purchase Bitcoin, still gives Bitcoin a lot of potential, just due to the fact that China has the #1 Bitcoin trading exchange. They also have, you know, some of the world's largest mining operations now. So I wouldn't be too worried about the growth in China. I still think Bitcoin's going to explode there. I'm pretty sure I read a story in China where the citizens actually buy gold for themselves. So they understand, it seems they understand the devaluation of government currencies and fiat currencies to invest in some things like Bitcoin, which once again, they have a huge economy there, and it's going to really help the price of Bitcoin. So yeah, what this sell-off tells me is people still don't really even understand what Bitcoin is. You know, they're linking it to these financial transactions with banks and stuff like that, and banking on those kind of things. I recommend everyone to go check out the video, The True Value of Bitcoin by Stefan Molyneux. He really explains there's so much more to Bitcoin than just financial transactions. There's more implications to Bitcoin. So I just want to make a video talking about this, you know, recent dip in price and the Chinese government in their ruling on, you know, not dealing with it, which I'm still not even too sure exactly what they're not dealing with, if they're just not investing in it, or just not allowing it in their banks, and not allowing people to connect their Bitcoin wallets to their banks. Either way, I think it's probably better to not have your Bitcoin wallet attached to your bank, because the bank itself might put some regulations, just like they do on, you know, if the ATM's out of money or the bank closes at 5 o'clock on a Friday or whatever it is. You know, there's still restrictions when it comes to a bank. I think having the Bitcoin wallet under your own control is a lot better. But that's it for now, and I'll see you on YouTube.